JJ, you tapped in with PPhilms. What's the word, man?
What's the word, man?
Listen, man, everything's all right. First, I want to start this off by saying, thank you for coming on my platform and giving me the opportunity to help tell your story, all right?
Thank you. I appreciate you, bro.
Bet. So talk to the people about where you from. Where's JJ from?
North Side, Crotona Park North.
Got you. So what was it like for you growing up out there?
I mean, in my areas, like, they got sections, like Crotona Park. So you got Crotona Park East, you got Crotona Park North. For me, I grew up originally on the East, but and my family, I got my whole family over there.
Yeah.
And, I never really looked at the North Side like something separate for me as a kid. It was like all one to me.
Yeah.
So I was in the East Side, I was in the North Side, but I was one of them dudes that was just like doing my own thing over there. They was like, so.
Yeah.
But those are my brothers from growing up, and even through the turmoils, people show you their loyalty. So sometimes you just stick to, the people that really show you their loyalty behind your back. Grew up in the trench, like regular shit. My hood, like that area is treacherous. So everybody is dogs out there. So it's just like you would never hear about my area like that. Like when you hear my block right now, you be like, but for me, because it's dog over there. It's not like all one. This is crazy out there. So
got you. So you feel like there ain't much unity there. It's mostly like everybody kind of going at it with one another coming up.
Yeah, I mean, it should be unity because we all in the same type of strip. But as life goes on, people play their cards and separate how they separate.
Gotcha.
You can't. Some things you can't just. Some things you just gotta mind your business for.
Yeah.
Some things you can't stop. So, with that being said, North Side, East Side, set 5 though.
Gotcha.
Free my 5 suit.
Gotcha. I know the people gonna be killing me, so let's just jump straight into it. The elephant. Let's address the elephant in the room. We see. I think Zip the Drip put something out. He puts out a comment. He says, I think he says Taxstone got a call off the wolves on Joe Budden's. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And immediately after that, Joe Budden makes his comments. Then he gets on live and talks about a situation that occurred at a club. I think it was Dreams in Queens. And we see Poetic Flacco even does a little video on it. So now everybody's like, nah, we gotta hear JJ's side of the story. We gotta hear what actually went down. Joe told his side. So from your perspective, what occurred that day when you ran into Joe Budden?
So free my brothers, and I as the years go by, I grew up wanted to be a podcaster,
Yeah.
So, you sometimes you got idols,
Yeah.
Shout out to a lot of them, Drilly the Kid, Wallow, Taxstone for sure, cause and more that I could really like. Pardon me if I ain't name y'all, but PPhilms too, up and coming. I mean, that's why cause you really trying to get people shit out there for New York. You're the only one really that's really up and running, that's really doing it in my eyes. So, I try to help my brothers and shit, help the up and coming too.
Thank you.
So, I was hearing the allegations about somebody called, gave me the drop and shit like that.
Yeah.
And the goons came but it's like, if we in the club, it was small. I mean, I think he said that the club was small.
Yeah.
So we all rubbing shoulders and shit.
Yeah.
And then, he got a bad habit with, like, I don't know, like Joe Budden got a bad habit of just, like, when I see his shit, he got a bad habit of just always wearing flip-flops, wiggling his toes, and, and then being disrespectful, it's crazy how the man with flip-flops and wiggling his toes playing with his nails, like, you know what I'm saying? And saying, he could suck my dick. Like, that shit weird to me, though. Yeah. Telling the next man like that, like, suck his dick. And I'm not saying I don't got nothing to do with that. Yeah. With that, you know, I'm just saying that's weird to me. But, you know, like I said, like, he's like an idol to me. Because I want to be a podcaster one day. Yeah. So it's like, you know, and then, you know, we did, and, you know, and I feel like a bum. So I'm like, oh shit, you know, I panicked. Yeah. And you know, I swung. I didn't even know who the fuck was that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know it was Joe Budden. Yeah. I just popped, and you know, he dazed. Like, you know, it's like he fell asleep standing up, and then he just woke back up. Yeah. And then, yeah, cause I, you know, I'm listening to him, and he like, oh, he goes way, you know, and then hits me, boom. And he's like, oh, everybody was like, oh, and then, it's, you know, it's funny, like, I like that shit too, like, it's mad entertaining when he was doing that. But the point is that he's like, I ain't even know, I guess he said, I ain't know who got hit. What he said, He said, I ain't even know.
He said he didn't even know he got hit.
He said, I didn't know who got hit, and then I realized, oh, it's me who got hit. Yeah. See, like, people got to catch those lines, like, in between those lines. Now, I know that he's trying to make it funny, but you know, in real life, though, what happened was he fell asleep standing up, and then he woke back up. And then, yeah, everybody stopped. Ain't nobody say, oh, because, no, you know, it's too loud for that. Nobody, you know. Yeah. You know, we stopped, we looked at each other, and, you know, we rush each other, and then, you know, shit like that. And then, you know, I mean, I guess he fell, or he got back up first, whatever. Yeah. But I know that, you know, all that, he said the bear hug, right, too? Yeah. The wiggling and all that. He was like,
He said it was a wet floor, y'all fell. He said the wet floor saved you, and he bear hugged you, and then you wasn't moving.
Yeah, he's like, and I was trying to like, yeah. You know, some weird shit he was doing. Yeah. You know, what happened was was me grabbing him up and God. So that's what's the I don't know, like like I don't know about the bear hug. He didn't use that technique on me. Yeah. that was what it was though, you know. And it's funny because he said something about the shoes, and listen, in reality, man, I should have just, this nigga got a bad habit of walking with fucking flip-flops, and I should have just stepped on his toes. And,
yeah. So he was in the club with flip-flops?
Yeah, man, with the little flip-flop shit again, man. I don't know what he's trying to promote, but that's the flip-flops. Like, I should have just stepped on his toes. But like I said, it was just that, man. And look. I feel like, you know, just to continue talking shit, and it's, you know, people, you know, it's like a little past entertainment shit too, you know? Yeah. So it's like, for people to like feel like they could just take it as a joke and then constantly be like, you know, sometimes you gotta appreciate the people that's on go. Because sometimes people got options. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think he know that though, man. Yeah. I think he know that. And it's like this, look. He said, I ain't know why a bunch of people didn't jump on me. It was a one-on-one. That's another thing. I'm like, regardless of what, you would have had to let me beat you up. Okay. So the scenario was kind of like a lose-lose for it. Got you. Like, so, I don't know, man. Like, it was entertaining, though, man. Shout out to Joe, man. It was really entertaining, man. The hand wrap shit. This nigga was punching the floor. When he was trying to hit you, you say he was punching the floor? I wasn't even near him then. By then, he was just dizzy. Like, once he was getting up, I think he was in the water. So that nigga was, he was swinging that. I don't know what the fuck he was swinging at, man. I just know that, I don't know, man. Dude is crazy, man. Dude is crazy, man. You know,
for a while. I remember. You know, you mentioned Taxstone earlier. Before I was ever doing this. Before I was doing this, I was watching Taxstone. I think in New York, a lot of us was watching Taxstone. I don't think anybody who's doing this could kind of say like they never watched his stuff, knew what he had going on. He was kind of we have to say he's one of those guys that started that for New York to make us see that this is something that could actually be big. Now, I'll never forget when Joe Budden was a guest on his platform. Do you remember that episode, man?
Come on, man. If I didn't, they reminded me.
Yeah, so that episode, the way it turned out, did their issues kind of stem from there? And yeah, did their issues stem from that episode and just kept going on?
Shit. Shout out Taxstone, man. Like, you know, I don't, you know, shout out Taxstone. Like, it's crazy, man. You know, when you see what you seen on the YouTube shit, like when I seen it, I was like, damn. You know, everybody got their own opinion. Like me, you know, I was like, damn, they must have stemmed from there.
Yeah,
like a fan.
That's what it seems.
So I was like, yo, that's crazy. You know, I was just seeing that shit the other day. I'm like, damn, man, Joe.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
And then, but it looked like things had died down. It felt like things, because that was years ago. We talking probably 2015 maybe. So things seemed like it died down. It wasn't much going on. And then I guess Joe goes on Wallow and $1 million worth of game. And it's kind of like, it seemed like Gilly and Wallow was bringing up Taxstone to kind of. It seemed like they was trying to see what his reaction was.
Nah, it wasn't really like that. It was like them dudes know. They got a lot of help from that man too. Like, you know, that man really mentored a lot of people, you know?
Yeah.
In the good way too, not even on no crab in a barrel shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So from what I seen, shout out to Taxstone. I don't know him. Yeah. So you know, it's just crazy, man. Like I said, look, he did a lot of things that crashed his career, you know, in a way with. But you know, I don't get it because, you know, we live in a world where we're supposed to be like, no snitches, right? Mm-hmm. Then the thing with, you know, Taxstone with the Troy Ave shit came about, and then it's like, so, hold up, so I don't understand what's the the tug of war about. Dude snitch, you know where we at, you know the quote, you know the streets, the conduct, shit, you know, shit like that. It's like, it's cold out here. So, but then when I noticed that we talking about Troy Ave, we ain't talking about, it's an entertainer. So yeah, everybody got a name. Taxstone too, entertainer, right? Yeah. You know, he's somebody behind that name too. Yeah. You know, so it's fucked up, you know. But even through his even through what he's going through, man, like, you know, he's still mentoring people. He's still reaching out. He's still giving out game. Like, it's not like, dude is different. Dude is different. Like, I ain't gonna lie, dude is different. Dude is like a whole like from what I heard, he's a marketing genius. Man. Yeah. So, you know, I gotta give him his flowers, man.
Got you. You know, when you bring up that time between him and Troy and between Tax and Troy, like, you know, I remember me when I seen the situation that occurred, I'm like, damn, I felt like, I'll never forget when Taxstone was in that office, I think, or lobby with Jay-Z. I'm like, yo, this dude is around Jay-Z. And then shortly after, when you see the case comes out and all that, you know, just coming from a person looking at it, from the outside looking in, what were your thoughts when you seen all that unfolding?
And you talking about when that came in with Troy Ave and that happened, well, I'm talking about hit the rise of his career type shit. Not the down, you talking about the rise of it.
From the rise of his career, like kind of watching that and then seeing it.
Listen, like a fan, like I said, like a fan, you know, watching him, him being my idol. Yeah. That's why I know so much about him. And I think as I'm seeing that shit, it's like, I ain't gonna lie, like it was different. It was so different when he was doing it. Was so different, and it was like he was already 10 years ahead of niggas. Yeah. Like, if you really go back to his shit, like tax seasons and all that shit, like, I'm realizing like, yo, damn, even at that time, you could tell nobody understood what the fuck was going on.
Yeah.
He was already 10 years ahead. Like, you really look at this shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's why I feel like even through that, but I think people like Jay-Z, they see that. They see bigger shit than that, you know. They see the bigger picture. So, but even in the streets though, like, niggas didn't understand that. The niggas didn't understand his podcast.
Yeah.
Joe, I feel like hearing Joe talk is like, I feel like he seen an opportunity. He seen an opportunity when he did that podcast. I think that in the episode with him, or when they with Taxstone.
Yeah,
I think he's seen an opportunity. And you know, when you look at people, you know, you like, nah, he's a marketing genius. Like, he know what he's doing.
Yeah.
I think he's seen too what was going on. It's like, I want ends, but I don't want to fuck with you.
You feel like Joe didn't rock with him too much since then?
Yeah, because, you know, I seen the shit that he said. He said that the nigga had a gun in the studio. I was like, nah, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know, man. It's just like, I feel like he seen the opportunity to try to probably fuck that shit, that episode. And because if you heard the $1 million worth of game, he said, oh, whoever gave him the game, nah, shout out to this. I was talking to his bosses.
Yeah.
My guy, like, I'm saying, like, what, ain't they level? I mean, workers, what you talking about? What type of workers? Because you got different, you got workers that making $200,000 a year.
Yeah.
You got workers that making $1 million a year. That's just workers. Yeah. You gotta say, so you playing with workers' name like, oh, he's just a worker. My guy, you can't be serious, man. Come on.
Yeah.
People got different pay tax. You know, everybody got different pay.
Yeah, yeah. A worker could still be making $500,000.
A working nigga, I mean, the NBA players is workers.
And they making millions, yeah.
So it's like, it's just the term and the way he tried to flip it and disrespect towards it. Like, it's like, damn, Bob, like, you know.
I think it's more so because, you know, they got the little tension or whatever the case may be, or the way Joe probably feels about him or Tax feels about Joe, because they both said certain things about one another, and that's probably what it was. But when Joe was giving his opinion, and I think that's when he kind of, you know, he said it straight out, what you said earlier, like, yo, Tax could suck mine, you know. What was the thoughts, like, watching that? What was your thoughts when you seen that?
I didn't think, man, you know, I was just free Tax, man. Free Taxstone, because it's like crazy. Yeah. You know, he's my, you know, he's like, you know, like I said, he's a idol to me. You know, I want to be like, you know, something like that. So I know, and you know, a lot of information I heard from this shit, like, you know, is real information, because, you know, Taxstone for some reason had a leak audio and was talking, and I was like, oh shit. Yeah. So that's how, you know, I'm like, oh. Yeah. You know, so I was like, oh, that's what's going on. All right. It was in a leak audio. And he was just talking everything. I'm like, oh. So I got the leak audio. I'm like, oh, all right.
Gotcha.
You know, I'm a fan, man. I'm a super fanatic, man. I gotta get his side of the story somewhere, somehow. Yeah. But nah, free Taxstone, man. You know.
If Joe Budden was to walk into the room now, you know what I'm saying? He just walked in. What would be the first thoughts that run through your mind, or the first act that runs into your mind?
Nothing. You don't got beef. I mean, there's no problem. It was one-on-one. I don't know what's the issue.
Gotcha.
Like, you know how they said, like, oh, they was assault. I was like, damn, y'all niggas trying to take me to jail for gang assault? Nah, let me cop the plea real quick. Nah, it was a dolo. Yeah. Okay. So it's like, damn, what the fuck? It wasn't even a clout move. What the fuck? I mean, Joe Budden waited like 4 days. He waited like 4 days. 4 days. He was harassing me in my DM. Yo, wait a video. Like,
what is he saying? He's saying, where's the video?
Yeah, we got it. Because I guess he assumed I had a video, because I was like, oh, you ain't see the video, huh? And I was talking about really like the fucking, like, the disrespect shit that he be doing and all that. Like, as a fan, like, you don't be seeing what the shit you be saying? Yeah. You know, I guess he took that as like a video from that night. Like,
yeah, somebody recorded.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I guess. But I'm saying, like, if it was, what's clout? Like, what's the meaning of clout? Like, the allegations, I'm hearing all these people talking, they don't even got no stories, no my side of the story, nothing. So look, what's like, for real? What's clout? Like, you know, like, you gotta record, right? So like, record on top of that. It's mad shit too that you could, you know, mix it, right? I'm like, oh, somebody gave the drop. The goons came. Taxstone goons came. These like false allegations. They came. Oh. And did what they did. I mean, that shit sound planned to me. I think cameras would have been already recorded on the low. If there was a clout move, right?
Yeah. What do you think when you see people go out there and put their own narratives out there without having any hard evidence of what occurred? What do you think about that?
No, really. I just like, because it's like, I mean, I DM or something like, yo, what's up? Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I'm not DMing every podcaster and all type of shit. Yeah. But it's like, I don't know. Sometimes, like I said, you said clout move and people looking for hurt you. But there's other people gotta get jobs done though too. There's jobs out here too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know, but it was not a clout move though.
Yeah. You
know, that shit would have been recorded, been out.
Yeah.
All that. And it's funny because it happened in the club. I know his bitch ass went and bought the fight videos, probably paid him not to drop the video. It happened in the club. So you telling me the club, think about it.
It's
like, really think about it.
Yeah.
Who you think stopped that? Come on. For real. Who you think stopped them from releasing that? Come on. He waited to see if I was gonna drop a video. That's why he stood shut for mad long. He went on IG. He was harassing me all day. I'm like, yo, bro, shut the fuck up, man. Nigga went on IG with Queen Flip. Oh, bro, this nigga was humble. That nigga looked like a female that got beat up by her nigga. He was, remember, that's the overnight, that's the next day.
Yeah.
So it's like, nobody know nothing yet. So he's not even talking crazy how he was, remember? Because he's like, yeah, and then mad humble with it, right? Because he's like, damn, let me see what's gonna come out first.
Yeah.
He harassed me for the next few days. Video, got the fans harassing me. Video. I'm like, y'all crazy.
You know, a question that people gonna ask, how did he know it was you?
Nah, because I seen somebody sent me the zip the drip shit.
Oh, okay.
He like, some niggas beat the shit out of them niggas. But like I said, if people weren't about the wrong things, I think, because it's like gang assault, that's gang assault, man.
Yeah.
What if, you know, Joe could have sat there and ran with that.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what type of nigga this nigga is. For real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
he said, I guess he said something like, you know, I had to make a few phone calls and call call his peoples off and tell them to chill out or whatever.
Yo, it's funny, right? It's funny, right? Because today I'm talking to my mans and shit, my brother, and I'm like, yo, I'm on the phone with him. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to go over there. And you know, since that happened,
yeah,
I've been seeing bad little weird cars, you know, because I know my ears. I know, you know, and I'm like, what the fuck? Today I'm chilling on the phone earlier, and I'm like, I see some nigga, this nigga riding around in some ambulance car, no tents, coat all tied up on his fucking head. And I'm like, Jersey plates. I'm like, Spence, 3 minutes, come back. I guess he see what I went towards. I guess he thought like I was more farther than he tried to pop up. What's up? And that nigga almost crashed. Nigga almost died in the ambulance. You know what I'm saying? But it's entertainment though. I think it was a joke though. I think it was a joke. I was playing. I think it was a joke. It's entertainment though. Yo, these fans is crazy. I think it was entertainment though, for real. I just said, what's up, with my hands up. That's it.
Do you ever, I guess so you ain't really worried about what's going on, or you kind of feel like, yo, you know what, aware, attentive. That's it.
I mean, he kind of surprised me for not like really calling the police for real, or taking it to like a case or something, honestly speaking. But I think that he should, like, you know, listen. He like, I think it's more like a, you know, I should be thankful. He should be thankful to me of my decisions. And that's real shit, real. So I'm not really.
Basically, kind of like, I guess that it only was what it was.
Shit, right? I mean, who goes to a situation unprepared?
Gotcha. But so, you know.
But it wasn't like that though. It wasn't for that though. I was just drinking. I was trying to smack some ass, and then I ended up smacking him type shit. But. And I fuck with y'all. I play entertainment, man. For real.
Got you. Let's talk about ghting Brim. You know, ghting
Brim.
I know 2 to 3 weeks ago, he kind of went to Instagram to kind of say, you know, he was shouting out everybody who is Hound, and then he specifically said G6, anybody in G6, you know, they not Hound. You know, I turned my back on them forever. And then he went on to say even names, you know what I'm saying? You seeing that, what's your first thought, you know, seeing that whole thing?
I think that, like, you know, like, that's big bro, you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
Like, how can you know, sometimes, like, mentally, I mean, everybody know what type of time he got.
Yeah.
I mean, how can you blame somebody that's really not, his hand, like, he's not really connected too well in you know, in the streets right now, you know, because his situation. So I think that like, I think that happens in all the family, man. Like, you know, I think it happens in his family. I think we in 2023 is a new era. It's social media era. Everybody sometimes go to social media, and, you know. So I believe it for real. You know, listen, those the bros. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, it's blood, sweat, and tears when you know, building a family. You know, and a legit company. So it's like, you know, the G6. You know, yeah, like, you know, everybody. You know, it started off from, you know, street. You know, and everybody. But you got to understand too, like, everybody already reaped their consequences for it. Everybody already did what they had to do. Everybody did their bids for that. Everybody home, niggas. It's legit business. That's global.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like really like on a, you know what I'm saying, it's global. It's an LLC. So, you know, the media is really trying to demolish it, like, on some, like, and go extra with it, like, you know, and I understand because, you know, it's on the media. Yeah. But in reality, though, man, it's a company, man. You know, it's a growing company, legit company. You know, they got weed and all type of shit. It's really, you know, and they already did what they did, man. So my point of saying this is, like, they brothers, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I believe they brothers. I believe they gonna get that out the way. You know what I'm saying? I just think that, and if I'm not mistaken, I think somebody running that page too. Yeah. So I'm not saying he ain't say that, but I'm saying is I heard somebody running that page too. So I don't know, man. You know, that's my brother though, man. It's like that's my brother that, like, for years. Yeah. So, you know, got a love-hate situation. That's my brother though. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, he like I said, you know, those are the bros, man. Everybody paid their way. Everybody did their thing, and everybody going legit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, I don't want people to really think that you know, G6 is running the streets and doing this, you know, and it's like, it's not. It's a brotherly thing. It's between the family. People wouldn't understand sometimes. Yeah. It just went more global than it should have been. That's all.
Yeah. I mean, I think people were shocked. You know, like, I think everything shocked everyone. From, I guess, hearing him say that, and then, well, seeing him post that, and then I think the responses too from people from, I guess, under that umbrella, kind of feeling like, yo, you know, they were still like, yo, they didn't care, you know, they're gonna still be G6, whatever the case may be. And a question that I've seen a lot in a lot of the comments is like, how can people still claim something if, you know, the person who, you know, his words in my interview when I was like, you know, allegedly the leader, and he's like, nah, I never deny that. I am the leader. You know what I'm saying? He just admitted that straight on the interview. You know, everybody's kind of like, how does somebody who is the head say this is no more, but people who are G6 still say they still gonna be G6? You know, that's the common question everybody's having. You know, what do you think when you see people saying that?
I mean that's the hound in them. So it's like, can't back up no matter who it is.
Yeah.
But you know, that's how we was raised. That's how niggas was raised. You know, that's how the shit was built. So and it should apply to every individual. You know what I'm saying? So it's the family, bro. And listen, like, you know, they saying that though. I think he's talking about a different G6 though. I don't know. I think, well, I mean, because I know, you know, people that we talking about the streets, we talking about now. We talking about a legit company, which is global, you know, global, and you know, it's, you know, now we talking about like, you know, legit company stuff, and it's like y'all trying to use that and try to put that back into some G. I don't know, like he probably, I don't know the G, like, I don't know, man. But you know, the people, you know, they're gonna. I believe they're gonna get that out the way, you know, sooner or later, and because it's too, you know, everybody put on, you know, everybody puts plus on the test too, man.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So I think, you know, and like I said, look, if he did it and said that, and you know, let's say if he posted that and spread his emotions like that, then why nobody else could do it?
I guess people would say because he's the leader.
I mean, I understand. I understand, but you know, I don't understand.
Yeah, gotcha. Now, I know a lot of people from the Bronx. I kind of came up interviewing a lot of people from the Bronx, a lot of rappers from the Bronx, even people that don't rap, even Brooklyn. Recently, I interviewed a lot of people from from Drilly. Interviewed Good Day, who I guess he used to be Drilly. Not sure if he is now. Say Drilly, Yami, Skino DG. You know, some of the Drillies, there are some who are G6, and they got into a whole situation where they kind of have issues with people in Brooklyn. You know, with, you know, it's the whole thing where they all GDK. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of, they have taken their stance. And what I ask, and a lot of people from Brooklyn always ask is, you know, they ain't really GDs in the Bronx. How are y'all GDK? You know, a lot of their responses are, you know, the GDs are throwing down what we throwing up. Now, the GD's response is like, yo, but we was cool with y'all before that, and we've been doing this, and it's not for y'all. It's for people that we have issues with in Brooklyn. You know, I know you somebody that kind of grew up in you grew up in the Bronx. You would probably know a little bit of why things are taking place that way from your perspective, being kind of seasoned in what's going on. How do you view that?
When it's all said and done, I don't really believe it could be like a handle issue. Yeah. Because we talking about drillies, you know, so like we talking about other sets involved in that too. You know,
gotcha.
So it's like, for me though, like, you know, that's like a younger generation to me. Like, so it's like, for me though, my perspective, I don't see it the same, because when, and I think the people my era and older and probably around see the same. I've been around GDs in different places. It's never been an issue. So
yeah,
like, so it's like, I don't know. Like, it's just like, it's probably like a younger generation type of thing.
Yeah.
Because what they said, Sage really, that's younger generations, you know. I don't know the other kid that you mentioned, but, and Free Sage really, yeah, but that's a younger generation. Like, I don't, sometimes I don't even understand it, so I just, you know, real shit, like, so I just be like, you know, I think the best thing you could do is mind your business, man, until niggas knock your door, and it's like, all right, the vibes, but those the drillies, you know what I'm saying? And the people that I do know from that, you know, they real rights, you know what I'm saying? And you know, they, you know, like I said, that's like a day issue thing, and I never seen it pass nothing, like for like I never really see it pass. Like, did it pass something or something? Like, did anything happen?
Well, right now it's just music. What I'm hearing is music back and forth, kind of. It's not really like, I don't think, except Good Day Ray and Say Drilly, I guess they got into it in jail. I don't know. They both have different stories.
They ain't the Good Day Ray from the Bronx, though.
Yeah, he's from the Bronx. But he's the thing was, he was Drilly. And Say Drilly obviously is Drilly. I guess he was cool with some of the GDs in Brooklyn. But the Drillies kind of was just like, yo, we not on that. And then I guess there's a legend that he told on some people, whatever the case may be. So I guess they have issues from the Bronx when they
like with the Good Day. I don't even know him, so
yeah,
really. So, but I think he's a little older though.
Yeah.
So it's weird. Yeah. It's weird to hear he's a little older, right? Yeah, so like that's weird to me, because it's 30. I ain't there like what's the jury like 22 the most, 23?
Yeah, like 21, 22, 23, I think.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think he should be involved in no politics at all, anyways. You know what I'm saying? He's past that, and I think that he was trying to use. If you look at it from the outside, I think he was trying to like diffuse the situation, because it's like, yo, what we really beefing about? I think he really had a tie with the GDs, and then he was drilling it, so. I mean, I think he was trying to use like a bigger perspective, like, nigga, we beefing for what type shit, you know what I'm saying? Just because we drop each other shit, like, nah, let's get to a conclusion. Those are my guys, you my guys. Yeah. And so I think that's the type of route I think he was trying to take. But then you talking about 22-year-olds, you know what I'm saying? The young boys out there savages, you feel me? So it's like, that's, you know. But, you know, sometimes you can't really control certain shit, though. And, I think you gotta let, you can control certain shit. That's just that. I think when it's in my space, I'm controlling everything around. Like, we ain't gonna disrespect niggas or me around me or none of that shit type shit. That's how I feel. So, like, I don't got no issue with them niggas, man. I fuck with a couple of GDs personally. You know what I'm saying? Personal ties type shit. Yeah. But you don't never catch me or none of mines around dropping that shit. We don't know them niggas. We never had issues with them. So it's like, fuck, we dropping that shit for. Like, I don't. Yeah. Like, I know some of them niggas for real. Like, coach, like, kids in jail systems, shit like that, certain shit. So it's like, I know niggas. My guys never had an issue with them niggas. Yeah. For me, so it's like 22 G's. Like, you know, and I don't know 22 G's personally, but, you know, I be posting, you know, I like his songs, you know what I'm saying? So that's what really, you know, I like what I like type shit. So that's just what it is, you know, that's what the ties come in. I'm like, nah, these niggas be talking. Okay. You know, does it ever get weird, like, damn, I kind of like the ops music? Well, because I know because I don't look at them as like an op. Yeah, like in general, I don't really look at them as an op. Like, so it's like kind of like I know them, but they don't like them, but I still like the music. Does it ever feel like, yo, you know what? Nah, hell no. Okay. Play it's music, bro. Like, don't they put their own op music sometimes? Didn't they put their own op music? Nah, hell no. I've seen that shit happen so many times. What are you talking about? How do y'all feel about the whole drill community? You know, kind of like watching it. Y'all a little bit older, kind of watching what's going on. It's working for them right now, but also that shit was trending. It was like a fucking one-hit wonder. And it couldn't have not been a one-hit wonder, but niggas is not really drilling shit. Nobody really done. Niggas, I mean, these kids talking about the same body from 10 years ago. Yeah. Like, for real, I'm like, everybody's talking about the same body from 10 years ago, from 8 years ago, from 5 years ago. Yeah. So, you know, I think that New York and it's sad to say, it was at its height when it was really drilling outside. Yeah. Everybody want to hear that shit and no really drill. That's why, for me, it's just slow right now. I don't hear nothing. Yeah, I definitely see the everybody, because niggas don't got nothing to talk about. But also, I also feel like a lot of the talented rappers got locked up too. Yeah, but they're the one who was going to be still drilling out here. Yeah, which is crazy. And that's why they was the one trending. Yeah. Free ghting, you know what I'm saying? All them you know, I know, for me, I got times with the older ones. For me, so it's like freedom. For me, like, it's, you know, them young niggas just do what they, you know.
Yeah.
That's why sometimes you gotta, like, just mind your business. Man. And that's why you just don't chill with certain scenarios and certain shit like this. Like, but you catching me chilling with the 20-year-olds and shit like that. You just gonna put me in a politics and some shit.
That's true. That's true. Were you kind of around when they was when Spike Tarantino was doing We Mobbin DVDs?
Yeah.
What was those times like in the Bronx?
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. See, I don't want to be too hypocritical, because then I can't tell you that, because you know, I can't even tell you my mindset. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'll be hypocritical, but it's like the same way. Shit was nasty, same way, man. Yeah. Same way. But the thing is, it was just, I think my era came up with like, nigga, if we would have ever said some dumb shit about, we just drilled, we just spent, nigga, we would have been dubs. Nigga, what? Nigga, older heads, what? He was not raised like that. That's why when they started doing it, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Yeah. It was new to me, because I'm like, yo, y'all wildin'. But because I'm like, I'm not used to that shit. Like, we was talking crazy. And most of them shit was freestyles. These niggas is dropping fucking albums of dead niggas. Yeah. It's like, it's crazy, like.
It's funny you say that. Well, not funny, it's crazy, because in K-Flock's, the whole indictment, there's a part where he says, I think it's him or Sticky B says 85% of their case is all on IG. 85% of their case. And it's obviously stuff they posted. They said. So what you saying is correct. Like, that blew my mind. Like, damn.
I ain't even know that, but I'm just saying, that's how I feel though.
Yeah.
When I look at, when I hear these niggas drop mixtapes, it's all about dead niggas. Yeah. And actual events. Yeah,
real situations.
And it's not really gonna trend if it's not real situations. You could tell. That's how New York is.
Yeah. I would say I think 4-1 is actually, they're not really rapping too much about dead people, but they're trending. But other than that, I feel like a lot of, and if I'm mistaken anybody, if I'm missing anybody, my bad, but I think everybody else is kind of like.
Yeah, like when I look at that though, with 4-1 in them. Yeah. Yeah, they don't really talk about dead people, but they do weird link ups from in my perspective. Like they always in politics though. Yeah. So what's the politics? If y'all not, like, I don't understand. If y'all not talking about this and not that, why y'all always in politics? Y'all doing weird link ups, y'all chilling with these people, then probably saying some weird shit. These niggas got DMs, and you know how these niggas play out here? Yeah. So, because I always hear about them in politics though. So what the fuck, if they're not talking about death, I don't even listen to their music like that. So, not saying that they should trash or shit, no disrespect, but like I said, like, they probably linking up with the wrong people, talking shit behind closed door. I don't know. I'm not saying that's what happened, but that's what else could be.
Yeah. What it seems like though, this is what I ask. In New York right now, the climate we in, could you just be a rapper and you have no link ups? You might do a song with somebody who's in politics, but it's just about music. Is that possible right now?
I mean, it's possible everywhere. It's just these young niggas. It's really the young niggas. Yeah, they don't be like, oh, I don't want to do that. They be on some also arrogant shit. So it's like, nah, fuck that. It's hot. Yeah. Yo, we gonna do a show. They gonna pay you 5 bids. The ops think, nah, we laying this shit up. Fuck the money. Yeah.
Could you ever, if you was rapping, look. See,
we the savages though, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's funny because that's the era. Like, I'm not in that, like, really mixed in that era, but it's like, you know, if you put yourself in their shoes and how they growing up, this is the time that they on. This is what they on. So once you understand that, you understand how to, like, move around them.
Yeah, it's more so about, I guess, the respect as opposed to getting rich, getting money and everything. I was interviewing a rapper who was signed, and I swear to you, this is what he said on camera: I'm okay with crashing out today. Like, and I promise you, and guess what? He's in jail right now. I don't even mean to laugh or make a joke about it, but he talented.
Wasn't a rapper.
He's talented.
He wasn't a rapper, bro.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, and that's, like you said before, I think that's what you start to realize. It's just a lot of people who was something that know how to put words together. but they were more so that than they are.
He wasn't a rapper. He just probably did it for a hobby. He rapped for a hobby.
Yeah.
He just rapped.
But you know, I always ask this though. You know, a lot of people say they going through.
Hold on, pardon me. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna say that he wasn't a rapper. I'm gonna say that because it's two different. Like, you know, rap. We gotta, like, I feel like the young niggas gotta understand, like, a rapper is really entertainment, bro.
Yeah.
It's a title. Just like when you go into that stage, you know, the rapper, so coming out.
Yeah.
Even that name is a stage name.
Yeah.
You're an artist, you're an entertainer.
Yeah.
When you go out there, you gotta act like a whole different person for the fans, for that. So it's like, when they understand a rapper and street is two different things, I think a lot of niggas gonna make it, you know, especially the young niggas, because they so stuck in the drill.
Yeah. I was just talking to somebody about this today. I feel like it's so hard though, because a question I have is like, a lot of us here, yo, you know what? I'm not doing this because I want to do it. I'm doing this because this is the way I was raised, the environment I was in. So the next question is, I bet now that you got the bag, now that you have a deal, now that you have a situation and you have an opportunity to get out of that environment, why is it so hard to make the two connect? I got the bag, now it's time to get away from it. Why is it still so hard to leave that lifestyle?
I mean, I don't know, man. I'm from the north. We got our own mind, man.
Yeah.
We had that situation, we'd have been out of here. So so in reality, bro, in the streets, we don't link up. None of that. None of that. We don't do none of that shit. Nobody could say, oh, these niggas, none of that.
Yeah.
And that's real shit. Everybody know that.
Yeah.
Like, so, I don't know, man. I mean, if we had that shit, we got mad talented people, for me. And because we don't link up, we don't get no shares, we don't get no support. You get what I'm saying? But, you know, we ain't grew up into that limelight shit. Like, like, you not gonna hear us into that real. You see me, I probably got the most followers on my team.
Yeah.
So it's like, we not really, like, if it do what we do, we got mad rap. I feel like, and I'm not saying that to say, I feel like we got mad shit. But it's just like, you know, my niggas on some shit like, nigga, we gotta link up with this. Man, fuck niggas. Fuck you talking about, we ain't doing that, man.
Got you.
Like, if they ain't listening to us, we ain't doing it.
Bad. And like you said before, sometimes when you start linking up, more trouble comes anyways. Like, it's a lot that comes with that.
Yeah, and when the bag comes, you don't gotta split with niggas.
That's true. That's true. Earlier you said, you know, you kind of knew Coach, you kind of met Coach, kind of grown up in the jail system and all that. Talk a little bit about that, because obviously we know, like, I interview a lot of people, and it's like growing up in the youth jail systems and everything is always mad challenging, tough obstacles. For you, what was your experiences like dealing with things like that?
Man, I always had the same mindset. I'm from where I'm from.
Yeah.
I mind my business. You can never catch me. Everybody know I pull up. Me or mine, that's that. You know, it never been an issue with us. Yeah. You can never say we've been in the politics and shit like that. I don't know. Like, we just, none of us. For me, we just do what we do. Yeah. And we in the loop, super. For me, while these niggas is chasing the clout, for real. Yeah. You know, we getting shit done.
Got you. Is there any, what's the...
And the Coach shit, shout out to Coach, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, them boys did like 18 years for false allegations, you know what I'm saying? So now it's like, you know, they came home, you know, and, you know, he just legit doing his thing. Yeah. Getting shit busy, getting shit right, getting his life together, you know, that's about it. Gotcha.
What's some of the... People always ask me to ask these questions. What's some of the craziest things you've seen when going through either being in the streets or going through the justice systems growing up? What was some of the craziest things you've ever seen?
Like, for me, it's like you beating a nigga up. Niggas grew up with each other. You know what I'm saying? You nigga disrespect, you know, and to the max. And you know you don't want to do nothing to. So you beat them up. You know, niggas can't take that and shoot somebody. Yeah. And niggas grew up from mud. I think that's some, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, shit like that, it gets that muddy. But then people, and that's real shit, street shit. Like this is past entertainment shit. So, people, I think there's a word for shit like snakes and certain shit. That's real. That's like for real. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be careful for the snakes and shit like that. Niggas not, you don't, like I said, you don't know who's pulling that grass.
Yeah.
So shit like that, it gets real. I seen niggas shoot each other off the mud. Shit gets nasty, man. Shit gets nasty, man, for real. Craziest, like, yeah. I mean, what could get worse than that? Yeah. For real. Cause we talking about fucking each other bitches, you fucked a nigga bitch, that's a universal thing.
Yeah. Sadly, yeah.
So it's like, nah, nigga, it's real, when the worst thing you could do is not defend somebody behind their back. Especially when you tell them niggas your loyalty is for them. Shit free.
Got you. But so, I know you said you got a lot of rappers from where you from. There's a lot going on. I guess for the future, what are some things that you would want for your area and your team? Like, what are some things y'all would want to work on and everything?
I mean, tell my the people that want to, like pools. I got free op spotter.
Gotcha.
The Big Brad, she fam. That's him. FB, free FB, Luther King.
Yeah.
Like he's raw. Poobs, Dreams.
Gotcha.
So it's like those are the names I'm just putting in their mouth so it could just be there. But nah, like we everybody working on shit. Like I said, niggas is not work. Like I said, bro, like the limelight started like looking weird. The media shit started looking weird. Like it was not. I don't think niggas started playing by the rules in the media, and I don't think my niggas really feeling that like that. Like, don't do that. Like I'm saying, I don't think my niggas feeling that. Like when you started seeing the drill start popping off, I think that's when all mine started like, oh no, wait a minute.
That's a fact, nigga.
Like nah, we ain't into this shit. This is what this shit turning into. Hell no, we off this shit.
Yeah.
But that's why I say like the drill rap in New York is really its own genre. Yeah. Because we're not known for that really. We New York rappers, man. New York swag, man, trap, man. Talk our shit, man. You know how it goes, man. Yeah. So it's a difference, you know what I'm saying? I think it's just a genre out here now. That genre died now, niggas probably gonna go back to rap. Shit, go back to melody shit.
Yeah.
Like shit like for real. Cause when niggas like I said, I was entertained for a little bit.
Yeah.
Now I'm bored now watching that shit. I'm like, nobody drilling?
Yeah.
Nigga dropped the drill song, I asked, niggas ain't even drill nothing yet. I'm like, damn, so what the fuck we talking? It's like niggas is getting bored, they don't got nothing to talk about no more.
Yeah. Who are some people you kind of took a liking to? I know you mentioned D-Thing before, but who are some of the other rappers you took a liking to? I know you mentioned some of the guys from your team as well, but who are some people that are out there we might know that you took a liking to? You not listening to none of them?
I mean, I don't know. I got friends, that rap and shit too. Shout out to Face. Face Mars, my mans.
Gotcha.
He do his thing when it comes to that rap and shit. Yeah, I mean, I know a few people, man. I'm high, man.
Gotcha.
I forgot.
Got you.
In reality, I don't want to be funny though. I'm really like trying to remember. I listen to everybody though, bro.
Okay. So
I don't want to like really pick and choose, because really for real, niggas talking about that, I listen to everything.
Okay.
The ops, this, that. You know what I'm saying? It's music. It's entertainment. So I don't want to just act like I'm picking and choosing some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Yeah. All jokes aside. Nah.
Gotcha.
Like I really I listen to everything. I listen to everybody, bro. For real. I don't just pick and choose, bro. For real.
Yeah. All right, bet. JJ, man, before we go, is there anything you'd like the people to know before we conclude this?
I just, Joe Budden, a liar, great entertainer, and You know? No, it was a one-on-one and shit like that. And I just really came to see that because I'm like, yo, this nigga just draining me for like 4 days in a row in the podcast. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm like, yo, my God, like, you really feeling yourself because the videos is not. That's really what it is. I'm trying to tell you, yo, listen, like for real. I mean, clearly for real. Like I said, he waited 4 days. He waited 4 fucking days. And then within them days, he was harassing me.
Yeah.
He was harassing me. And then he see it was no video. So now he's like, oh, hold up, this is not a clout move. I'm trying to tell you, be serious sometimes. You know, sometimes everything don't be funny, you know? So I'm like, bro, why you like, because I'm like, what the fuck video? But then I understood when I wrote that, I'm like, oh, he's taking it wrong. And I'm like, but then again, when I'm thinking like, oh shit, we're in a club. That shit gonna come out.
Yeah.
That's a club he always go to. I respect that, you know what I'm saying? You did your thing, you know that. He was waiting, because you know there was already a video from the club. You already control that.
Yeah.
But you really thought I was going to record it, you know, I don't know. It was not no clout move, man. Like I said, man. But shout out to PPhilms, man.
Absolutely, absolutely. Appreciate it.
Free the guys, though. Free my brothers, too.
Let's get it.